All right, everybody. Today is a new day. We have just set up our pool. We had it up by the house, and it made a huge spot in the grass that Danielle was like, we're having people over in a couple months. We want to make sure that this place looks nice. So let's move the pool down, set it up, and we kind of put it down towards the bottom of our property a little bit, which I like it here. However, I told her this isn't the flattest part of the property, and she tried to tell me it's not going to be a big deal, and it's not. However, I don't know if you can see, but the water's not even to the top of these little windows right here. No big deal. It is what it is, you know. I still love her. Try to tell her, tried to guide her. She goes this way, I go that way. Which way's the right way? Who's to say? It's this way. It's this way. Y'all ready though? Y'all excited? We got the pool set back up. It's been a little bit of time since we've had the pool functioning, up and ready. And so there's a duck. Oh, hello, Mr. Duck. We're about to put the chemicals and all the things in the pool to make sure that they can get in and play today and have fun. It's definitely a warm day out. Got my iced coffee. It's a hot day out. We're gonna get this thing ready to go. But before we add the chemicals,
we have a special surprise for you.
We do? What is it? I thought you were gonna say it.
It's a pool vacuum.
We got a new pool vacuum. It's robotic. It's cool. It's cordless.
It's awesome.
It is the Wybot pool cleaner. So we're gonna test that out. This video is sponsored by Wybot, and we're gonna check out their cordless pool cleaner and see how it does, because there's already stuff in here. We mowed the grass yesterday, so grass was kicking up in here. There's some dirt down at the bottom, so I'm excited to see how this thing actually works. It's always cool to get new gizmos and gadgets, but we gotta make sure they work. So let's check it out and see what we think. You guys ready?
Yeah.
That was a high five. Quick start guide. Ah! Hook! Oh, there you go. Ah, here it is. The Wybot Ultimate Cordless Robotic Pool Cleaner. Okay, here it is. The Wybot Cordless Robotic Pool Cleaner. And a quick start guide, a user manual, all the things you need to get started here. Now I'm gonna read this and figure out what we need to do to get started. Fully assembled, look at that. That's the full assembly process. We're done. All right, so we're gonna charge this thing and then we're gonna get started. We're gonna throw this thing in the pool, see what it does. Yeah, I'm gonna just chuck it in there. Okay, it's time to check this thing out. Wybot pool cleaner, let's do it, baby. So obviously, as you can tell, this thing's lightweight, super easy to carry. One of the cool features on it is it has a cycle function where you can select 1, 2, 3, or 4 different cycle settings. The one here, which is your standard, it just does a 120-minute cycle, lets it go one time. But then you can set these other cycles to do like 2 60-minute cycles. So it'll do it one day for 60 minutes and 24 hours later, it'll do another one. So you just leave it in the pool. You can do that up to 4 days for 30 minutes at a time. And then it can just stay in your pool, keep it cleaning for up to 4 days time before you need to charge it again. So that's a really cool feature here. We obviously aren't gonna need that. We're just gonna let it run on the standard cycle and see how it does. Let's check it out. So a couple features on the Wybot that you're going to want to know about is the extended reach technology. When the Wybot encounters a wall, it will momentarily pause before re-engaging to thoroughly clean the edge of the pool so it's not gonna miss any spots. Also, the dual filtration feature significantly enhances filtration capacity, ensuring that even the tiniest dirt particles are captured. Also, so your cleaner doesn't just go get lost in the middle of the water with the dead battery. When it gets below a certain threshold, it will just automatically head to the shore, the bank of your pool. That way you can recover it instead of having to go fishing for it in the middle of the water. All right, let's check this thing out. Look at that. So it comes with this little hook that you can attach to, like, you know, any pool pole. Obviously, we're not really gonna need it around here. It's only a 3-foot pool. So I wanna check out how much it cleaned. We didn't do the full cycle. The kids are ready to get in this pool. So we let it clean up a little bit on the bottom, which as it was rolling around, it looked like it was doing a pretty good job in there. So let's see what it got. All right, here we go. Let's open it up. It's pretty simple. Just pull these sides down. Top lifts off there. So that actually did a really good job with just this small amount of time that was in there. There's grass, there's sand and dirt, which is kind of the thing I was wondering if it was gonna pick up the most, because that's the thing that just sinks to the bottom and probably weighs the most. There's a lot of that actually for the amount of cleaning that it actually did. So I'm pretty impressed. I'm gonna go throw it back in there for a little bit more. I just wanna see how it does getting the rest of it up. Hey, pal.
Why me this not the tiny pop?
You got a good pop. How about say thank you? Say, Daddy,
Dada.
thank you for the popsicle.
Thank you for popsicle.
You're welcome. You see this? Watch out, you're in the camera shot.
What is it?
It's the vacuum cleaner, so we're gonna go check it out again. So yeah, I think it did a really good job for the small amount of time that's in there, and there's not a ton of dirt in there, but there was definitely dirt in there. So I'm gonna throw it back in. Excuse me, pal. I'm gonna throw it back in for a few more minutes and just see what it gets. But so far, pretty cool. So here's where our pool was, as you can tell. Much more level, but it definitely killed all the grass. But this is Bermuda grass. This is all gonna come right back, okay? I mean, I'm not too worried about it. It might take a little bit of time. It'll start spreading again. There's my wife. My life. Who here has a pool? Whether it be above ground or an in-ground pool. I think eventually, at some point, maybe in the future, maybe not, because it's expensive, we would love to do an in-ground pool around here, but.
I want one that's a pond.
Okay. Danielle wants a pond pool. But I think it would be great to have something like that at some point. It just ain't happening right now. But all that to say, having that pool cleaner for something like that especially would be really, really nice to just let it go do its thing and you're not worrying about it. I had friends with pools growing up and they, you know, always had the little pipe thing and you're vacuuming and doing this thing. It's a lot of work having a pool. Even having this little pool has shown me that. I'm like, oh my goodness, all the making sure the chemicals are good, that alone is work. So, but it's worth it for the beautiful reward of children having joy and staying cool in the summertime.
Did you put the hydrogen peroxide in?
Nope, I was gonna let you do it.
Just dump it. 3 gallons. Go.
Just dump 3 gallons in it? All right, we're trying something new. We're trying hydrogen peroxide. If you are someone who runs your pool in that way, please leave us any tips below because we would love to know how you're doing that, how it's working for you. This is our first time testing it out, so here goes nothing.
The last thing is that these children need to clean their rooms before they're allowed to swim.
That's what I did.
Okay, I want to check it. And downstairs, did you clean downstairs?